Welcome back. If you've planned a wedding, you know they can be extremely expensive. The most recent numbers show the average wedding cost in the United States is just under $26,000.
Holy cow.
Yeah, the average cost in Pittsburgh, not nearly as much. It's just over $10,000. That's still a lot of money, though, for one night.
For one night,
yeah.
But you know, Pittsburghers are bargain hunters, and that's why they're going to love this. And that's where the Pittsburgh Wedding Flea Market comes in. The market is a chance for couples to either save money on wedding items and decorations or to cash in after their big day by selling the items that they no longer need. So here to tell us about this really win-win situation for both parties are Wedding Flea founder Jodi Colella and one of her vendors, a newlywed seller, Ashlee Lynn. And good morning. Thank you for being with us.
Good morning, guys. Thank you for having us.
So how did this idea come about? Because it seems like such a great idea and so obvious that this didn't exist before.
Well, I was a bride and a former wedding planner, and I had a lot of leftover items. So I went to Facebook looking for a kind of a yard sale group looking to
unload.
Yes, and I was surprised not to find one, so I created a group, and so it just continued to grow, and a lot of girls had joined it, and it's very, very large now. We've got about 27,000 in there.
Oh my
Holy
goodness.
cow.
Yeah.
So you've had a great response.
Yes, yes. So they were meeting in parking lots, and I just thought it would be nice to have like a one-stop shop for everyone to buy and sell, and it took off. The first one had 400. We get about 1,000 now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I do think in the world of like Etsy and Pinterest, people are looking for those creative little accents that you may not find, you know, just by like going into a store.
Absolutely, very creative.
Ashlee, you're shaking your head.
Yeah,
You're into this. And in fact, these items are your items, right?
Yes, just a very, very small amount of the items that are currently taking up my basement.
So tell us about some of the unique items that you brought here on display.
I knew I'm not a traditional bride. I knew that I wanted different things, very creative, very off the wall. So ever since I got engaged, I was scouring Goodwills. I stumbled upon a 75% off sale at everybody who knows me knows I'm a huge bargain shopper, and Jodi's made that possible even for this. But just scouring the thrift stores and the antique stores and just kind of being creative, and came up with a ton of stuff off of the Facebook page. Met a ton of girls, even made a couple friends in the meantime.
That's amazing.
So yeah, so this is just a little snippet, but it was so fun. You know, I don't want to leave the page, even though I'm not.
You're not in the market
not a bride anymore, but you know, maybe I need something for my house or something. But yeah, so these, along with a ton of other items, we did sort of a vintage Pittsburgh theme. So a couple Yinzer things in there.
So you have to tell me about the rolling pins, because all I can think about is like the woman in the kitchen, you know, shaking her rolling pin at the kids.
Yeah, no. On a separate flea market page, I follow all kinds of flea markets, the Pittsburgh Flea Market, Shaler, Fox Chapel, and a woman on the Fox Chapel Flea Market was selling a bin of antique rolling pins, and I'll never forget, my husband now goes, "What the heck are you gonna do with a thing of rolling pins?" And I said, "I have an idea." And my mother-in-law found this amazing crock for me. If anybody knows these, they are so hard to find. They are so worth so much. I wish I had something to do with it at my house, but I don't. And it just really added something to.
So where did you put this?
I put this on the cookie table.
Of course
this is
you
just
did.
a little
That makes so
snippet.
much sense.
See, I kept thinking, well, she armed her guests with rolling pins.
No.
You put it on the cookie table.
Yeah, this was one of the feature items. This is kind of just a little bit of what we did at the cookie table. We have a really nice setup. You know, the Pittsburgh cookie table.
Oh,
is
you
a
have to have
must.
one. And tell us about some of this glassware over here.
That was my absolute pride and joy. We did I didn't know what to do for favors. I know sometimes I forget, if you get a wine opener or a box of candy or something, you know, I forget it on the table. But I just started going to the Goodwill stores and just finding beautiful glassware. My mom and my mother-in-law, they both frequent yard sales and estate sales every week. And another really cool thing that I actually don't have any left because they were so popular, I don't know if anybody remembers the McDonald's glasses with the Muppets and the Smurfs.
Gosh, I have some of those.
They are amazing. We were able to score 57 of those from a guy on Craigslist who sold them for way under value. He sold them for less than $1 a piece.
Wow.
And we had those. Oh, most people sell them for a minimum $5 a glass. Minimum.
Okay, so tell us about this weekend's event.
Yeah.
So we're going to have 177 sellers.
Wow.
And we have the north side, the North Hall side of the convention center in Monroeville.
Okay.
So
and this is Saturday or Sunday?
It's Sunday.
Sunday.
From 12 to 4 or till everything runs out. Everybody wants in line very early to get access to everything. We have a VIP, which have actually already sold out. They get a half an hour access to everything. So, yes.
It's a lot of ideas, not just items, but even just to get your mind starting to spin, your brain starting to spin about some good ideas for your wedding. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you for having us.
Great.
So cool. Well, Pittsburgh Wedding Flea Market's fall event is coming up this Sunday at the Monroeville Convention Center. As you just heard, it's from noon until 4. VIP tickets already sold out, but general admission is still available online for $15, $20 at the door.